my name is Lusine Balian, and I'm here again from Harmony Speech Therapy and Diagnostics to discuss another topic. Today's topic will be dual language learning or bilingual language acquisition for typically developing kids and kiddos who are delayed in their speech. So I want to talk about a myth related to this topic, which we hear a lot in our profession, is that a child cannot learn or should not learn two or even three languages at the same time. So this is not true or not accurate. So a child is born knowing all phonemes of every language, and with reduced exposure or no exposure, the phonemes basically atrophy from the neural cortex. So a child has the ability to learn any language that he or she is exposed to. That being said, if in a home a child is learning, for example, English and Armenian, or English and Russian, or English and Spanish, then if that child has equal exposure to both languages or three languages, then that child should be able to acquire and learn all those languages. The key is that there should be equal exposure. And this can be true for kids that are delayed or even typically developing kiddos. So what I'd like to do is I like to show an example of how we address this during therapy, or how you can even talk to your own child who is learning more than one language. So I'll show you some examples in English and Armenian and in English and Spanish, just to show how this can be done. I'd also like to add that when we are expecting the child to respond back, we should definitely expect the child to respond in their dominant language. Now, that may or may not be the home language. It may be English. So it really depends on what the child's dominant language is. And so that will be up to the parent or the therapist to figure out what language we're going to expect the child to respond in. And again, that's not to say that we shouldn't expose the child or give the child the information, which is in another language, in the home language. So for example, I have here a little butterfly. And if I'm playing with the child, or if I'm playing with my own child, I might say, wow, butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. And then I might say in Armenian, titernik, titernik, titernik. And then look at the child and say, butterfly, titernik. And just pause for a minute and see, will the child respond back? Which language are they responding back in? And we're not going to say titernik or say butterfly. So we're going to basically model that and expect the child to respond. We might also do the same in Spanish. For example, I might have a little lion here, and I might say, lion, roar, lion, león, león, roar, león. And just wait and see how the child responds to that stimulus. I hope this was helpful. As always, please like and subscribe. And if you can, please leave a comment to let us know if this was helpful. And if you'd like any more information on this topic, we would be happy to help in that area. Thank you, and see you next time.